know we live, baby. Hot Top Radio. See Hayes, there you go. Live from the Milltown, baby. Miller City. Brew Town. That's how we get down. It's a good time. It's a good vibe. Feel like the summertime. Alright. I stay ready to go. Somebody better let her know. I'm fly, fresh from head to toe. Let's keep it one double O. Alright, feel like payday. This so wavy, go crazy, baby. I see you looking lady. I'm flexing on cruise two-stepping, one necklace. See me when I step in. See Hayes, no question. I'm live, paper faded, roll up, get faded. Tonight, baby, let's have a good time later. Have a good time. Bringing nothing but that good vibe. Let's have a good time. Bringing nothing but that good vibe. All night. I stay ready to go. Fresh from head to toe. Let's keep it one double O. I see you looking later. I'm live. Alright. Let's have a good time. Have a good time. Bringing nothing but that good vibe.
Yes, sir. Hey.
Bringing nothing but that good vibe.
It's the Culture King.
Yes, sir.
All night.
Hey.
Alright.
Feeling like a good vibe.
Brother, feeling, are you alright?
I'm alright.
Yeah, it's the Culture King.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
are locked in with your boy Royal T.
And King Adams.
In the place to be on a
Man.
lovely hot day in a Z.
Hot as hell.
Oh, I can't wait till these 2 months is over, bro. I promise
Bruh.
you, I cannot wait, bro.
There's no way we should be outside. Like, you know how Milwaukee has them goddamn school days, where and snowy days,
Where
and
it's like
shit
nothing,
just
exactly,
shit
bro.
just stop.
Some days they
It's just
need
too
to shut it
goddamn
down.
hot.
But in their mind, they be like, "Nah, man, it's well, no," because there's some people down here who feel the same way. They like, I can take everything but the heat. You know
Man, listen,
what I'm saying? Like,
I'm trying to tell you, it's like it's hot as hell.
right.
Soon, like it's no way I should. As soon as I get out the house, my back just sweaty already.
Instantly, bro. Like,
Instantly.
like
I got sweaty already. Like it's no way. Like this is the type of weather you just don't want to fight. You should not fight outside.
Like 2-3 showers, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I take a shower before I go to the gym. Then I take a shower when I get back from the gym. And then I take a shower right
balls
before
just
I go
instantly
to bed.
musty,
Right,
just
always like
instantly.
Then you get out the shower and you feel like you can't stop sweating. Like that'd be my
yeah,
issue.
it's
Maybe
like
that's a meat thing. You know
bruh.
what I'm saying? But when I get out the shower, it be so hot sometimes I feel like I can't stop sweating. And you have to run the air all day long. Like, I don't know if it's a real law or not, but it is illegal in my eyes to not have an air conditioner in Arizona,
you should.
California,
Hell no.
Las Vegas. Like, it is hot, man.
No, it's hot as hell.
It's hot, man.
Like, there's no way that I can, I feel the sweat on my back.
But last year, bro, I felt like when I first got here, it wasn't that bad last year.
I mean, last year we were during the pandemic. That's pandemic weather. That was a different type of weather. We were supposed to stay in the house anyway.
the weather don't change because of the COVID, man.
I'm trying to tell you. It was less niggas outside.
True.
So I'm just saying, what? Come on now.
Which, in case people do need to
like,
be
think
safe,
about it. If you
on
put,
the rise.
but okay, so if you have a whole bunch of for example, right? You at the crib, right? You at the crib. It's just you.
Just me.
It's just you.
Just me.
You got the AC on. Let's say for you 74, right?
Okay.
You like, okay, cool. So you have a party that night. Now it's 20 niggas in this apartment. Now, not just one. The degree of the coldness is going to change. It's going to feel hotter. Because why? It's a group of niggas out.
It's a group. I get that.
Same way outside. I think it's too many niggas outside.
It's hot. That's
bruh, it's hot as hell.
Hot right
bruh, niggas breaths breathing.
Right. And everybody is making outside posts. I'm outside.
It's hot as hell. Y'all niggas making it hot.
Listen, bro. That's a pretty good theory, man. I might have to take you up on that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Listen,
I have to take you up on that.
Pandemic, it was warm. It was cooler.
Well, I guess they trying to cool it back down outside because it's definitely on the rise, bro.
Man, listen,
on the rise.
I heard.
I don't know if people been paying attention, but a lot of people been getting sick, and getting like majorly sick. And our president been falling off bikes and all type of stuff been going on.
That fragile ass. That nigga's so fragile.
Down outside. So if you are outside, please just be safe. You know what I'm saying, Joe Schmo. Put your helmet on because obviously you cannot handle two wheels. You know what I'm saying? Put it behind folk. But yeah, man, I hope everybody be safe, man. Because it is like that summer. People be like, "Oh, I just got a summer cold.
Yeah, like,
you
bruh.
can have a summer cold, but in the same breath, go get tested because COVID is still around. It is still around, and it is sweeping through the town.
Bruh, it's like it's crazy because that's like last week I was sick, but it was because of allergies and shit that I didn't even know I had. Like
Arizona let you discover.
Like hell, I'm like,
whoa, sinuses down here now. All of a sudden, I'm like, I never had no sinus.
I'm like, bruh, it's no way. I'm over here trying to take COVID tests, come back negatives and shit. Then I finally take the goddamn.
At least you took the necessary precautions, though.
I know there's some niggas that like, shit. I know I ain't got the shit.
Yeah, all right.
I'm like, all right, bruh. You over here just coughing.
You ain't immortal,
bruh.
You better get it together.
Just take the damn test.
But we do got some things we're going to run down today. You know what I'm saying? I do want to talk Father's Day because it's crazy how I feel on Juneteenth as well. So it was like kind of confusing on what do you celebrate. As a man, you should have been celebrating just the fact of being a black man, a black father. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
But for some people, I'm pretty sure it was kind of like, I don't know if I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying, be out here on stilts and all that type of stuff, or am I supposed to be taking my dad? No, I'm not taking no dad out nowhere because people don't. We ain't even gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about Father's Day, man, because that's a huge one. Along with some music news, some big music news that done came out this week. Champagne Poppy dropped.
Champagne,
you know what I'm saying?
Poppy.
Breezy dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot.
Gates dropped.
Listen, fire music. Shoot, Beyonce dropped.
Yeah.
You already said Chris Breezy.
It's about Giveon.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
Giveon.
I didn't listen to it yet. I want to listen to it.
But before we get into all that, we start talking about all that, and y'all start listening to us, we are gonna go ahead and dive into the next song.
Yes, sir.
Royalty featuring Just Jay, and the song is called Over Me. Look, I know I missed our audience, man. You missed our
man. I missed them like motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Make sure y'all stay locked in to Royalty
and King Adams
on the Culture King.
Yes, sir.
Lately I've been feeling like ain't no time for chilling. We've been on the road, been touring, doing shows, we tryna make $1 million. Me, Easy blowing swishes, then doing styles got the models' attention. CP got the bottles, you know how he tip them. The start and fly strong with a dominant bitch. Been young niggas, we living. Don't give a fuck what they said, we just work and get bread. Can't advance with a nigga now. As a youngin', I was running through the public like fuck it ain't a chance for a nigga. Now I been out making this beat. Only progression, no time for defeat. See niggas reluctant, I'm stunning. It's obvious all of the reason y'all bitches want me. Bad bitches pause when I walk through. Let me show you how a real nigga walk through. Pinky be up when I spit. Narcotics all in my drink. Waitress, no glasses, see bottles we passing. Y'all bitches don't know what to think. VIP is vacant, VIP is taken. Your bitches all over me. Your bitches all over me. My network is popping, y'all bitches keep following. Your bitches all over me. bitches, they come in a hurry. Thompson complexion with warrior presence. The 30, I shoot it like Curry. Don't try it, or me. Tryna get my talents down to South Beach. Roam like a king, bring the throne back home. Tryna live like I'm LeBron James. That's ball. No questions, just get it. The shit that we want, we just pay for. Quick blessing. When it's all on the bitch, ain't no price what you want, she just pay for it. Need I say more? This the shit that I'm made for, I came for. All of you niggas, ladies. This young nigga covered in G's. What's Rob Cruiser smoking medicinal? Purple, I'm double cupping, pouring critical. Step on the scene, the statement made us physical. Keeping it P and taking niggas centerfold. Bad bitches pause when I walk through. Let me show you how a real nigga walk through. Winky be up when I spit. Narcotics all in my drink. Waitress, no glasses, see bottles we passing. Y'all bitches don't know what to think. VIP is vacant, VIP is taken. Your bitches all over me. Your bitches all over me. My network is popping, y'all bitches keep following. Your bitches all over me. Fuck ducking and dodging, I let bitches follow me. Your bitches all over me. They all on my block list cause they keep on calling me. Your bitches all over me. Hey, Versace band on my head like I'm Jimmy. Ray bands like I'm Ray Charles. No, I gotta keep some bad bitches with me. They fucking with me, but they playing with y'all. Coming quickly when I'm playing them draws. Told her roll up, put the dank off the jar. Loud shit, I don't fuck with that mouth shit. Guys, I'm blowing nigga, feel it Picard. These bitches is all over me. Ballin', I should go overseas. My wrist is on freeze. Got me feeling like a king. The crown I receive. This bitch is so cold. Bitch is so cold when she walk in the breeze. I do it with ease. I do as I please. She do for the team. She hook like a ring. Hold up, hit the lean. Stay with that viral. Bars they be hotter than Cairo. Roll up that loud in the spiral. I'm too just went viral. I got that word like revivals. Milwaukee, I'm about to revive it. Chat rapping niggas was killing the game. Lucky I mastered survival. Heard they been waiting for me. Well, it's time I announced my arrival. Bad bitches pause when I walk through. Let me show you how a real nigga walk through. Winky be up when I spit. Narcotics all in my drink. Waitress, no glasses, see bottles we passing. Y'all bitches don't know what to think. VIP is vacant, VIP is taken. Your bitches all over me. Your bitches all over me. My network is popping, y'all bitches keep following. Your bitches all over me.
That's how I feel. They all over the Culture Kings podcast. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah.
They all on my block list 'cause they keep on calling me. Your bitches
There's no other way to feel. It's the Culture
Yes,
Kings.
sir. Man.
You're locked in with your boy Royalty.
And King Adams.
In the place to be. Bro, I know I told you already, you know what I'm saying, because I made contact with you and I told you Happy Father's Day, you know what I'm saying? So, and we're going to broadcast it out there.
Happy Father's Day to everybody.
All the fathers.
All the fathers.
All the fathers out there.
Not
you know
to the single mothers who think they the mom and daddy. No.
And that was, you know, see, you coming in from the aspect of stuff I wanted to go. How do you feel about that? Like, I don't appreciate that.
Bad.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
Especially
mothers. Okay, my point is this: I don't hear no niggas on Mother's Day say I'm the mommy.
single
and the daddy.
fathers out there.
Like I don't hear no single fathers.
Come on
Like
now.
no, we sit back, let y'all have y'all day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't care if you got a miserable baby daddy. That's the person you chose. But at the end of the day, let the fathers have their day. You ain't the father. You didn't get we didn't bust a nut. You ain't bust a nut on the nigga to get him pregnant.
It's also that.
So
it's also the. I don't feel like the appreciation is showed.
Oh, Father's Day, hell no.
Majorly on Father's Day, you know what I'm saying? Like on Mother's Day, it's like we going out and flowers are selling out.
But advertisement,
now everything is selling out. That too. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
advertisement.
Like we don't get like Father's Day is not even looked at as like a huge like thing for people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, yeah, it's like social media may make it seem like it's a big thing because people are going to see their fathers and they hugging them and they taking the pictures and they posting them and all that kind of. But in real life, like in reality, because reality is real.
Right.
What's really going on is not as much appreciation as Mother's Day. You know what I mean? And I get the whole mothers and women being the nurturer and all that kind of thing. But what about like knowledge goes a long way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people wouldn't be in positions that they were in, you know what I mean, if it wasn't for their father. You know what I mean? And that can come from your father doing something and inspiring you to do it, or your father just giving you that push to be somebody, to do something, or that male figure who did step into your life and you know what I mean, helped you go right instead of go left. You know what I'm saying? Like it is
Somebody.
You're right. That goes a long way, and I just feel like it's not truly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Like on Father's Day, as much as we appreciate mothers on Mother's Day.
Well, I think it goes back to like for some, they never had the father's love. You know what I'm saying? So for
Well,
some,
we see that in some cases with relationships.
and that, you know what I'm
saying?
saying? We see that. So even if, like, let's say for example, even the mother, if they're, let's say they're alcoholic or whatever, right?
Okay.
They will still get praised. They'll still,
On
they'll still,
Mother's Day.
they'll still get praised. They're like, hey, my mom's fighting a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I forgive her for all the stuff that she done. Da, da, da,
At the
da.
end of the day,
That's still my mama. That's still my mama.
Exactly.
I still got to be there for her. Like, they're still regards, but if a father does that and it's like, hell nah, fuck that nigga. That nigga had a choice.
He ain't never did nothing for me.
So, I mean, and even like when you mentioned the whole social media about the blow 'em up on Father's Day, I barely even see that. Like that's like rare that I see somebody celebrating their dad.
I mean, and in a lot of cases, it don't even be like a picture, current picture. You know what I'm
it'd
saying?
be one of
like
the old ones.
An old picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on Mother's Day, people go out to grave sites. You know what I'm saying? And this might
Yeah.
not be speaking for everybody.
Right.
Because
This is
some
not
people
for everybody.
have that same perspective that we have as well. But you know what I mean? There's other people out there who also need to understand. Like, men need that love. You know
We need
what I'm
that.
saying?
We need that appreciation. We need to know that, because even though we can confirm ourselves and have self-awareness of what we're doing and stuff like that, but sometimes to have that outside voice to say, hey, man, you doing a great job, Dad.
Right.
I love you.
Right.
I love the sacrifices that you make for this family. I love the fact that you spend
Facts.
time with me. I love the fact that you took the time out to just even talk to me.
Right.
Like those, if we hear those things, we feel more like, okay, the stuff that I'm doing,
it can be life changing.
right?
Bro.
Like the stuff that I'm doing, I know I'm on the right path.
And in most cases, I can speak for most men when I say, like, some of us don't feel that we have that support system,
Right.
or we have anyone that's like hand on our back and pushing us. It's like pictures that you probably see where it's like the man got like the world on his back, and people
Right.
don't really understand like what that's metaphorically saying. You know what I mean? But it can feel like that. So then in them cases, like it like on Father's Day, that should be like a huge day for somebody to put their hand on somebody's back
Right.
and just let them know, like, all the work that you do does not go unnoticed. All the sacrifices that you make do not go unnoticed. All the things that you have taught is very much appreciated. Everything that you do is very much appreciated.
Right.
And on this one day, I want to show you that full appreciation by blah 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 blah
Right.
blah 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 blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, believe it or not, some men, like, we like spa days. You know what I'm saying? We can use
I love that shit.
a good massage and
That's what I'm saying.
you know what I'm
Like,
saying? And just
man.
get to chill and pour some yak over some ice or something in a robe
Something.
and be chilling with a room full of guys and y'all just sitting there and y'all talking sports and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
we enjoy that
we
kind
like
of
that
stuff.
relaxation
You feel what
type
I'm
feel.
saying?
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, at the end of the day, I think, like, it's always this perspective of what type of gifts we should receive, right?
Right.
It's always like the power tools, something to the grill,
The masculine comb,
yeah.
beard stuff. Right.
masculine comb, beard, draws,
Bath and Body
socks.
Works, teak
Yeah.
wood, and Cool Rush, Cool
Yeah,
Waters.
shit.
All
No,
that.
you send me to
I
a
mean, it
place I
does
can get.
smell good.
Yeah,
I ain't
send
gonna
me.
sit there and say it
I
don't
could take a
smell good.
gift.
It do.
Send me to the massage place. You know what I'm saying? Like, send me to the massage
Send
place.
me to float therapy. Or
Shoot,
something.
I know.
You feel
Like,
what
you
I'm
know what I'm saying? Like, send me somewhere I know. Like, all right, he's gonna enjoy it.
Right.
Like, be thoughtful.
And that's the aspect I'm looking at it now with. I mean, it may not be every year and stuff like that, but with Juneteenth falling on Father's Day this year,
Yeah.
that's what really like brought this conversation out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because it was like I didn't want people to lose sight of what Father's Day was still. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. You know what I mean? Everything, that, you know, the freedom and all that type of stuff. But on the same day, like, this should be a extra day for you to really appreciate you know what I mean, the father figure in your life, especially the black father figure in your life, because you know
Man.
we're always doing it for the culture.
Yes,
You
sir.
feel what I'm saying? I mean, we do show love and everything
Right.
to everybody out there, but it's strong for the culture, because as a culture, black men, we need that hand on our back for somebody to let us know to keep going. You know what I mean? There's a lot of times where, you know what I mean, I'm completing a lot, bro, and I'm getting a lot of stuff done, and I don't feel like, you know what I mean, that it gets appreciated or it gets looked at the way that I feel it should get looked at. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be enough stuff to like stop your motivation. You know what I mean? Stop your consistency, make you feel like, what am I doing this for?
Right.
So that's why it is important. You know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody on Father's Day this year did take the time out to show some appreciation to,
Yes.
you know what I mean, your
Yes.
crackhead daddy, you know what I'm saying, your alcoholic daddy, you know what
Some-
I'm saying, your war veteran daddy,
Daddy.
your teaching daddy, your master's degree getting daddy, whatever that figure in your life is, that man, because as much as there have been bad times, bro, I know that everyone has had a good time with their father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it can be a memory when you was 4 years old.
Anything, bro. It all matters.
Right.
And just get that little hope and inspiration, you know what I mean? Especially to our black fathers out
Absolutely.
here. Because it's rough being a black man in America. You know what I'm
Especially,
saying?
you know, especially the way that they paint black fathers.
The
like,
black people, period.
like,
but
like
I hear you.
they're like, oh,
we speaking
you know,
of the fathers today.
Yeah, like, oh, your daddy ain't around. Your daddy this, your daddy that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always that.
It's like
But
stereotypical at this point
Yeah,
now.
stereotypical.
Yeah.
So my question is, this is the question to all of our white listeners. Tell us about a time that if you had never had a daddy in y'all life, please let us know. I'm trying to look up. I want to know, because I know for a fact there's a
know
lot
some
of deadbeat white daddies.
I know some situations.
I know there's some
I know
deadbeat white daddies.
situations, man. I know some people who, you know what I'm saying, who've been in those situations. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, and what I've learned in that situation as well, is it's still not the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like your absent daddy and my absent daddy still don't amount to the same person. You know what I'm saying? Because your mother, you know what I'm saying, the genetics, the race of your mother allows her to receive and get so much help that even a black mother wouldn't even be able to get. You know what I'm saying? So the upbringing is still different, but that missing piece, it does effectively do something, you know what I'm saying, to a child. You know what I'm saying? Overall, no matter what the race or the genetics is, you know what I'm saying, like it does do something
Right.
to a child with a father being absent. You feel what I mean? And I ain't even gonna hit that curve, because you already know where I'm gonna go with that. And in the long term, you know what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like it that's why you start seeing these angry white kids shooting up schools and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
'Cause
just saying.
they can be dealing with absent daddy, or all of a sudden a divorce where a dad is pulled from the household or anything. You know what I mean? And it triggers things inside the brain. You know what I
So
mean?
we need all the dead white B daddies to step up.
so the school shootings can stop.
Yes, please. All dead white B daddies. Y'all are the cause of this.
Don't put that blame on them like that, man.
I'm putting all the they put shit.
That's what-
Don't get me started. Don't get me
Talking
started.
Juneteenth. Talk your shit, brother. No, but yeah, man. Happy Father's Day to everybody
yes.
out there. If you did not receive that support, you did not receive that push. Happy Father's Day from the Culture Kings podcast.
Yes.
Your boy Royalty
Man, King
and
Adams.
King Adams. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and
Man.
take another break. We're gonna roll into the song by the youngin' C. Lottie. You know what I'm saying? Little homie I know
All right.
growing up. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I might not be his father or nothing like that, but I know somewhere, somehow, I did play a significant role.
Hey,
you know
that's
what I'm
all
saying?
that
So shout outs
matters.
to C. Lottie. We're going to jump into this track by You Called Vibes, and we're going to jump back in.
We
You are
about
locked
to
in with your
vibe.
boy Royalty.
And King Adams.
You knew that.
Yes.
Yeah, you got butterflies, sacrifice, do I satisfy? Cause you tell me everything, don't even lie, or even down to try. I know I'm willing. Do you get that feeling?
God, Nick, you did make it up.
The feeling when you always near me, the feeling whenever you hear me, the feeling you get in your stomach whenever I call, no more insecurities. Yeah, I cannot change you, and I can't replace you. But pity what you did too. I'm sorry, but I can't forgive you. So let me show you everything. Come on, let me see your pain. I know it's hard, but trust me, babe. Take it real slow, we can't complain.
Can't say that you're loyal, you love it to show me. You break my heart like you in the back like a roadie. You want my love, gotta show me. Gotta check my time, check my rollie. Say you know me, but we riding it slowly. Yeah, start wasting my time. Yeah, get on my line.
Do you get that feeling? The feeling when you always near me. The feeling whenever you hear me. The feeling you get in your stomach whenever I call. No more insecurities. So tell me just how you gon' treat me. So tell me just how you gon' leave me. Just tell me when you're gonna leave it advanced, so it just don't really hurt me. But please tell me what is the meaning. I gave you my love, now you switching. Your love is like fire, it's burning inside and it got me feeling like I'm making. But now I'm just all on my lonely. Better off without someone controlling me. Man, you did me dirty, it did me so wrong. Man, how can someone be so unholy? Just know that I ain't gonna miss you. I just gotta go and replace you. Man, I don't remember all of the times you did me so dirty, I hate you. Do you get that feeling? The feeling when you always near me. The feeling whenever you hear me. The feeling you get in your stomach whenever I call. No more insecurities.
No more
Yes.
insecurity. It's
a
the Culture
vibe.
Kings. It's always a vibe.
It's
man.
a
Especially when you
vibe.
locked in with the Culture Kings podcast. Like that was another one of them moments.
Yes.
You gotta keep it 100. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? The preparation wasn't there.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
yes.
But we gonna get there.
We
bro.
gonna get there.
It's like, it's like our own little personal little radio thing we got going on right now. So now I understand the 98.3s and the V100s and the 103.7s and all that, like how much control and focus, you know what I mean, it really takes to like just be locked into
does.
like a 2-hour, 3-hour segment or something like that. No, that was like way back when it was like it's outrageous smooth as butter, bro. Like, I don't think nobody doing like sessions that long.
Two,
Probably
two,
about
3
2
hours.
hours at the most. Right?
Nah, they doing at least an hour.
Just about an hour.
Yeah,
that's
about an
it.
hour.
Yeah, and that hour, that's about our show. Bro.
Yeah.
About an hour. It takes a whole
Back in
lot
the day,
of, you know
it
what I'm saying,
was
focus in
longer.
there. Yeah, back in the day,
Yeah.
songs was longer too. As soon as you think the
Bruh.
song was about to end, it'd come right back
Come
on.
right back. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, you had the 3 verses, 2 choruses, but you get a bridge.
Don't you mention verses, bro.
Oh fuck.
Don't you mention.
Fuck.
Don't you mention
Hey,
verses,
yes.
bro. I know you caught it, man. Go
I
ahead,
caught
talk
it.
about it.
So we, the Amarion versus Mario versus battle,
Right.
happened yesterday, last night, and
First
it
of all,
was.
I just want to just say shout out to the whole little versus thing. I feel
Yeah,
like
shout out.
That was great for the culture.
Oh, absolutely! It was
That
great for the culture at
wonderful
first.
For the culture.
Yeah, it was great for the
At
culture
first.
at first.
Why you say at first?
Because okay, I love black people. I just feel like it's getting a little kind of ghetto, just for me personally. Like currently, like right now, like last night, they Jeremiah was trying to sing his song "Ooh Wee," right? He like, so as soon as he started singing, he like somewhere in the climate.
Did he sound like just
Yeah,
like you
and
sound right now?
yes,
He
and this
sounded
nigga
exactly like you sound
like that. This nigga probably a little bit worse, but this nigga Mario said, "Hey, stop. Like, bro, you know how embarrassing that is to get told stop because you singing,
And you Jeremiah.
and you Jeremiah as that.
Who's
like-
actually a talented artist. I'm not.
Yes,
gonna, I'll take that
producing
away
wise.
from him. You
Produced his vocals, like got his vocals right.
got him sounding.
Yeah, sounding good.
Sounding good. Right.
And granted, there's a difference, right?
But that's what I tell a lot of people though, when they come down to like, you know what I mean, being a person who
Right.
like grew up in church, been singing in the choir since I was like 5 years old, 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really tell the difference in somebody that like knows how to sing and like
And that-
somebody who's being like engineered to the T. You know
And
what I'm saying?
that's the thing. Majority of these niggas out here are engineered to the T. I know for a fact that they are.
It be just certain notes you be
Yeah.
like, bro, you ain't an instrument. There's
Bruh,
no
like, it's-
possible way you can even get on that kind of frequency
Never.
with your voice. I mean, there are some amazing vocalists out here.
Right, because they're getting melodined up.
Yeah.
They using that melodyne on their vocals.
With more tune than you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they know how to tune with the pitch correction and everything.
Right.
And then they like really strategically go in there and they line everything up where it need to be. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and that goes to like
It's
okay,
still talent though. So shout outs to those artists. You know what I'm saying? We're not
like I
taking
said,
nothing away
you
from
are
them.
so your studio, your artist work or your song wise, you cannot. To me, you cannot perform live.
It was almost like that conversation that we had. Where you kind of let our listeners hear about that. You know what I mean? When you were saying the separation between like the singers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't remember exactly how you said it.
So there's a difference between a singer and a
Right.
produced singer, because the singer is going to sing
I
regardless.
wish I knew that word you were using.
Like the singer is going to sing, like they're going to sing regardless.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, that's how they was brought up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then you get the produced singing, meaning that they're more. It's like melodic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got that melodic type of tone where you have to do something to it. They can get you a few notes here and there, but it's really engineered in the studio.
Right.
So they can't perform live. They literally would have to have
Well,
a
they
sound.
can.
But
they
the thing
just
they
gotta know
have,
how to have stage presence enough to like make it fit.
but we're talking about vocally.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you talking
vocally.
Jill Scott.
Yeah, like the Jill Scotts,
Yeah,
the Alexis
vocal-
Janae.
vocalist.
You know, so gotta plug her in.
Yeah, you knew that. You knew that. Shout out Lex.
So, I mean, like Beyonce. I mean, we can go with her. We can go with Jasmine Sullivan.
I like how you put
Like-
Alexis Janae in the category
Yeah, because-
with Beyonce.
because like
and
people gotta
Jasmine
understand
Sullivan.
she's vocally talented.
Yes.
I love her tone. I love the way she does her runs. I love the way she doesn't do too much, but she knows how to rearrange her songs so perfectly. So that's why I put her in those categories, because, or with those group of people, is because that's her standards.
Facts.
And I think
I'm with you when you're right, brother.
You're right, and I think with the music in general, there's no standards anymore. Now, granted,
We see that with just hip hop
Right.
all around.
Now, and-
the new wave. I'll wait till you done.
I don't like. I just feel like it needs to be a standard, like how it was back in the day.
Right.
You can't get no record deal if you're not talented enough.
Right. And that's where I am with the music, bro. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna lie, the rap and stuff nowadays, it discourages real artists.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes it hard for real artists because this is what the new wave like. You feel what I'm saying? This is what the new generation's like. But it is, bro. Listen, I didn't even know over half the people on the freshman cover.
I know none of them
Like
niggas.
that, it was ridiculous, bro. And I'm like, okay,
bro.
you know what I mean? With a birthday that I just had, shout out to me.
Shout out to
you know what
my
I'm
boy.
saying? With the birthday I just had, bro, I had to question myself and ask myself, damn, are you getting old? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
something that you just never want to ask yourself, because I don't even look at time in that type of form. But it's like, damn.
no,
you
we are.
getting
We're,
old?
no, we're
Like,
getting old. We are.
Jeez,
but
bro.
the issue is that I cannot put a song to a name or like a face to a song, because like for example, right, when Hater Love It came out with The Game, we knew who The Game was, and so when he won the Freshman XL, we like, oh yeah, we know
Come on now.
we know who that is.
You got YouTube, TikTok, hit songs. People that make hit songs that be on like TikTok and stuff like that, they on the freshman cover.
Yeah,
So,
because
like,
the first 15 seconds is the key.
bro, I see.
That first 15 to 30 seconds of the song is only being played. So they take that one bit to make it seem like,
I just don't got that kind of. I don't have that kind of music. I got that sit down and listen to the whole track kind
but
of music. You know
I
what
think
I'm
that's
saying?
what we need to get back to.
That's those standards that you talk about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There gotta
Remember-
be standards with everything. Standards come in line with order. You know
Right.
What I'm saying? And if we have order, you know what I'm saying, that's what prevents a lot of chaos. The hip hop world and the music world alone, period, is just coming very chaotic. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who and what to listen to. It's some of everything, some of everywhere. It's just like, you know what, bro, I'm just gonna go back and listen to the Carter 2.
Right. You remember an album used to have a theme?
Yeah.
Like rap albums, and I'm talking about like rap albums.
That's what makes it hard for me putting projects together, because it's like, well, if it's this theme, like this is what it's named. I feel like the songs have to be aligned with that name, which all has to be aligned with one message. Shout out to Kendrick, because Kendrick is still holding down that type of stuff.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But nowadays, bro, it's like, give me a dope name. You know what I'm saying? The name of it can be The Godfather.
Right.
That's the name of your album.
But it
And you
doesn't
get
even
on
feel
there
like
and
it.
You talking about hoes shaking ass and niggas doing you wrong and
Right.
too many niggas in the grave, and it's like, wait a minute, what does this have to do with like being a boss? Like, if I hear The Godfather, I'm looking at a boss, unless you switching these stories up and talking about, you know what I mean, the riches, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But no, like The Godfather, that kind of album better be, Rick Ross better be the artist that did that album.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but it's like this. It's just the standards are not there no more, bro. It's like anybody can make a song now. That's why I switch up the even way I talk. I don't even like, I'm a rapper. Like, no, I'm not a rapper. I'm an artist. Like, I can't say that I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because everybody's rapping nowadays, and there's definitely a line between me and other people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, that's
Especially in that aspect, I should say.
and that's why I miss those type of albums where you know what you're getting into, and it feels like you're in this story. Like I even in like with R&B and stuff like that, I remember there was like more Michael Jackson had his albums, right? Like it felt like it's a story. Each song felt like a damn story. Like that's why
it's an experience.
Right, because that's why I feel like that's why Michael Jackson to me is the greatest, because each song,
Great as what?
greatest of all time, of pop, and to me personally R&B. Even though they claim that he's not R&B, but he's still the king of pop and R&B.
Listen.
So I know, and I already know who is the king of R&B, but I ain't gonna say that nigga name.
Bobby Brown?
Oh hell no! I'm talking about Pissy Kelly. I'm talking about Pissy Kelly.
Hey, leave my dude alone, man.
I mean, Pissy Kelly is he's the king.
You ain't gonna take that title away from Bobby Brown like that. He's been the king of R&B for years, bro.
Okay, king of R&B. Okay,
Rocks and blues.
rocks and blunts, like fucking Jamie Foxx. He said king of rocks and blunts. Shout out to Jamie Foxx for that. Shout out to
Now
Jamie
he
for
the
that.
king of reality shows. Like, shit, just let him do him, bro. But nah.
But Pissy Kelly is
Breezy ain't in that list nowhere.
He's a prince of pop.
Breezy ain't in that list.
He's the prince of pop, and
Drake ain't in that list nowhere.
he's the I ain't gonna say he's the prince of.
Bro, listen, bro. Don't you do Drake like that, bro.
No,
Drake
he's hold on, whoa. Hold on. Drake to me, okay, like hands down, he's
the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. He's great.
He's the
He's
GOAT.
greatest of all time. He's one of the greatest of all time. Like I say, one of the, because there's many GOATs.
Well, it depends on what I feel you, because the range and the genre
Right.
of what kind of music a person
Yeah,
is making and that
who-
kind of
and-
stuff.
and that dominate-
And that's
they-
what makes Drake the GOAT. He can make anything, bro.
Oh yeah, he made that new album. Honestly, Nevermind.
Honestly.
Nevermind.
Yeah, and that's what he was trying to tell everybody else, because now I kind of understand it. That album get made and everybody go, bro, what? Bro, Drake don't miss, but he missed with this one. And then it was like, honestly, never mind.
Because
you'll get it later. Now everybody on the wave. Now everybody, I've been listening to house
But-
music. Ooh, Lord,
and that's
man.
the thing. Like they're like house music always been around.
Always.
Like always been around. It never changed. But people feel like that it changed because of, or it brought to the forefront because of Drake and Beyonce.
No.
But it always been
It's
there.
always-
There's
just
always
like-
been great artists that's been doing that for years.
And that's just like when people started to hear like the reggaeton and all that kind of stuff, which is technically considered world music.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, it has always been around. That's the wave. So that's why I honestly wasn't mad at the album, because I listened to that kind of stuff anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the vibe that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? If I catch a certain vibe, it's a
Right.
certain thing I'm listening to. So I was already in that mix, but it was just, it did hit me by surprise. I was not expecting that. You feel
Honestly,
what I'm saying?
the album felt like if I was rich, it's like one of them rich music cocaine. I gotta have cocaine. I gotta have some ecstasy.
But having fun.
And having fun, I gotta do a line off
I'm sorry, when I hear that kind of music, I just think
breast.
about that's all I'm saying. When I hear that kind of music, I just think about a lot of women being around and the vibe, the frequency being high. Like
right.
We vibrating high up in here. See, that's why we got the lights going in the back like that, and not the Drake and the house music and the breezy,
right? And
the breezy that just dropped. You know what I'm
saying?
Man,
you gotta give
it.
Man,
look,
like
I'm
the thing
a breezy
is,
fan, bro. Listen.
Like I got 3 songs in, it's good so far. I gotta
fan.
I gotta go through. I still have some time, but at the end of the day, honestly, Nevermind is a great dance music because of the fact that
Christopher.
That's what it is.
That's what he do.
Oh well, Chris Breezy, he's hands down. I know what he's gonna deliver with his albums, so that's why I'm gonna take the time out.
Greatness every time. Greatness every time.
Oh yeah.
Look, bro, look.
You talking about 40
light-skinned niggas is winning, fam. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, we run the world, bro.
I mean, I see that Steph Curry, the light skinned niggas.
You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the Warriors,
bro.
Poole, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. You feel
Gary
what I'm saying?
Gary Payton the second.
The Beige Bombers. You feel what I'm saying? It's going down, bro. Then you got Drake dropping. You got Breezy dropping. Like, we not all in the headlines, you know what I'm saying, for doing, like, ratchet stuff. We don't count Juicy Smouye. He's not a part of the light-skinned nigga community.
Yes, he
is.
You
feel what I'm saying? No,
y'all ain't trading that nigga. Hell no. He ain't dark. Fuck that. Y'all keeping that nigga.
Yeah, y'all keeping Charlamagne then. And Morris Chestnut wanna be.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather deal with that.
Yeah, but he's a successful black
man.
Right. I get you that. But still, though. No, we ain't taking Juicy, man. You feel what I'm saying? Look, we gonna go ahead. We gonna go ahead and jump into another track by the boy, the homie, Indigo B. The song is entitled Witching Hour. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned. We do not got too much more for you, but when we come back, bro, we are definitely going to discuss relationships, black love, as well as the abortion stuff that's going on.
Oh my gosh, I'm ready to talk for it.
With Royalty
and King Adams.
You knew
yes, sir.
Sometimes I'm treacherous. I'm reckless. I had to cut niggas off, up and dissolve all that shit that I was messing with. Ay, I had to check a bitch, cause he wasn't getting it. This ain't the whole thing, I need the whole thing, was the rest of it. That shit is irrelevant. I dead in my past, I'm dead on your ass, I'm getting my bag, but this ain't a settlement. Tell me who you invested with. You niggas been dodging my hits, I've been writing these scriptures so hard, look like Christ in my wrist, I got references. Nigga, I deserve reverence. This is so effortless, flock of a feather. I thought we was riding together, but you wasn't pedaling. There's some fake snakes in the game that won't even break bread, but I'ma change it, I'm going up, blowing up. I'ma show you niggas where the exit is. You see the time is now, we at the precipice. Ay, look how I'm vibing now, my spirit won't let me quit. Hey, I'm positive now that my shit is excellence. And you just a pessimist if you don't fuck with me. I'm going up quickly, I'm stacking above the ceiling. I'm from a city that they call a mill, I really got the bugs for me. Fucking the other city unless you're giving me some buzz, pretty. Please, like it was a tree, wish a nigga would, not a hood nigga, still I'm treacherous. Ayy, I'm reckless. I had to cut niggas off, up and dissolve all that shit that I was messing with. Ayy, I had to check a bit. She wasn't getting it, this ain't a whole thing, I need the whole thing, was the rest of it. Came for your spot and rounding the block, the circular motion. Stirring the pot and whipping a lot, it's a fiery ocean. I'm finna pop and you bout to fly, cause I got the potion. To the top it be open, goddammit, all these bodies is floating. Like the Dead Sea, no other nigga is ahead of me. I got the drop and got the red beam, see I'm always watching, never get sleep. They was hating on me, but they play it now. Saving niggas out on paving ground. See it on their faces, ain't no switching places. Keep up with the cadence, see they wanting my crown. Be careful if you think he's stomping on my ground. Running, gunning niggas over with my sound. I'm cutting niggas' feet off in my town. If you ever see me frown, it's cause sometimes I'm treacherous. Ayy, I'm reckless. I had to cut niggas off, up and dissolve all that shit that I was messing with. Ayy, I had to check a bit. She wasn't getting it, this ain't the whole thing, I need the whole thing, was the rest of it. Ayy, that shit is irrelevant. I dead in my past, I'm dead on your ass, I'm getting my bag, but this ain't a settlement. Nah, tell me who you invested with. You niggas been dodging my hits, I've been writing these scriptures so hard, look like Christ in my wrist, I got references. Nigga, and this is the evidence. Evidently, you was never with me. I could sell a dream and teach you elementary. You a detriment. I'm about to detonate. I'm about to record stitch and probably catch a case. You see, we need a brief and need to get it straight. I'm about to feed the people. Better educate nigga treacheries. Hey, I'm reckless. I had to cut niggas off up and dissolve all the shit that I was messing with. Hey, I had to check a bit. He wasn't getting it. This ain't the whole thing. I need the whole thing. Was the rest of it? Yeah. Sometimes Sometimes
It's the Culture King.
Yes, sir.
You are locked in with your boy Royalty.
And King
You
Adams
are
in this
locked in
motherfucker.
with your boy
King,
Royalty.
King,
You are
King,
locked in with your boy Royalty. I say you are locked in with your boy Royalty. I say you are locked in with your boy Royalty.
With
Locked in with King
with your
Adams
boy.
on the I ain't gonna say the word or on the G, but it's culture, so I might as well say on the G,
on the G, on the G. I'm going to G.
My bad, bro. I had to get that out of my system real quick. I don't know. I just felt a little bounce when I came back off of listening to that song, bro. That's like one of my favorite songs that got sent in. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Type of running niggas up with my sound. Like, okay, I love like styles and music and the way things like people like play with words and cadences.
Oh yeah.
But music is amazing. You know
it is.
Shout out to anybody out there doing anything musically inclined. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's engineering, producing, you're writing, you know what I'm saying? You're sitting in and you're throwing a bar out there. You might even throw a word out there. Hey, bro, add a but. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, all that stuff matters to artists. You know what I'm saying? I know how important it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely important.
But I had a question I wanted to bring.
Oh, yeah.
You might have seen it going down my feed, too.
Okay.
But do you feel that it is possible for two people to be in love with one another if they do not share common interests?
Common interests? No.
Like, nothing in common at all. Do you feel like those two people can be in love? And if not, why not? And if so, why?
So I feel like it depends on what someone's definition of like common.
I'm just saying,
because,
like, simple stuff like they don't like the same kind of movies, they don't like the same kind of foods. One person enjoys nightlife, one person is like sit in home, do nothing. One person loves to read, one person like
I think it temporarily
like that kind of stuff.
Okay, so I think that would temporarily work for like a few months and
like love wise, like because you can have love for a person, but I'm talking about like I'm talking about in love. You see,
you talking about in love? No, hell no.
Like in love, where it's like they just like love rubbing noses and pecking lips all day long, like that. Kind of, like you see people that's like truly in love, like that kind of love.
Yeah, nah.
So only reason it work either. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
it was a question that arose just from like all the different things that's going on, like with so many people splitting up and things, and you realize why people are splitting up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they don't have anything in common.
Yep. In some situations, you almost forcing people to change. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just to love you, and you shouldn't have to force somebody to change just to be in love.
Like,
two people that find love within each other are two people who share those common interests from the beginning.
And that's like, why force a square into a circle?
Run that back, Playboy.
So you have a square. So you have a circle hole.
I understand.
So that's what I'm saying.
I want you to run it back for the people who might
why
not
force?
what you
Okay,
said.
yeah, my fault. Let's do this.
I got you, Playboy.
Why force a square into a circle? If you're a circle and that nigga is a square, you're forcing it if you're trying to make it work. Because at the end of the day, I think majority of people. Majority of people are in a relationship because of convenience.
Come on now.
Like they're not
or lust.
Or lust.
It's one of the seven deadly sins.
It's one of them. Or greed.
Yeah, exactly.
Greed, because you're looking at that person's financials and you like
can get out the situation.
Yep, statuses and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are in it for envy. Like I'm in this relationship because it's a revenge. So at the end of the day, what is your level? So
ask yourself why you with somebody.
So
Ooh.
Hey, so it's like this, right? however you came into that relationship, that's gonna be your foundation.
Okay.
So if I come in a relationship on a rebound tip, my foundation in that relationship is a rebound. I'm gonna get tired. I may dip because I'm triggered by something.
Right.
But
in some situations, though, you know what I'm saying? A person changes. You feel what I'm saying? You be in a relationship and everything be good at the beginning. This person is who they are or who you think they are. Then all of a sudden it just changed. Like, you know, in some situations, money changes people.
But
Love changes people.
so the thing is, this is I think the.
So that I'm
Yeah.
piggybacking off of what you said
Right.
about the importance of how you come into that relationship being the
Absolutely.
foundation, because that's how people need to look at things going into relationships. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? As foundation, setting that foundation first. And that's why I preach the importance of become a friend with that person first. And I'm not saying like be friend zone. You can still do what you want to do, however you want to do it.
Right.
But before you start putting titles on things, because a lot of times we don't even understand the power of the title that we give something or
titles.
somebody. You know what I'm saying? So before you start putting titles and everything on there, the first title you need to be giving somebody is a friend. Like, because what is a friend? A friend is somebody you know there for you, that you know they got your back. A friend is somebody that you share common interests with.
Right.
That kind of stuff. So become a friend before you even want to become a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And which I just was telling one of my students the other day, that it'd be hard to, it's actually hard to even look at that and take it serious at the age that I'm at now, calling
Right.
somebody a boyfriend or a girlfriend, because when it all boils down to something really truly happening as far as medical or death or anything like that, or signing government papers,
They're not gonna look at it like that.
they're not looking at it like, oh, I got a girlfriend. Oh, okay, well, put her down. No, if y'all not married, it doesn't matter. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying? So I tell people, don't get too wound up on titles.
Because, like, if you look at it, even in the financial world, right? Like, even if you pass away, your money's gonna go to your relatives, nearest relative. If you marry that person, it's gonna go to that person. It ain't gonna go to the girlfriend.
Unless you be like Ghost, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you can write in for Angela. You know what I'm saying? And you know how that whole thing
Right,
goes.
that whole thing. But that's the thing is like girlfriend and boyfriend is. I mean, it's only you get only a certain amount of benefits.
Facts.
I mean, and granted, this like marriage is not for everybody. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying that. Oh, I'm forced you to be married. I'm married. I love and enjoy it. I don't think about it.
But people are learning that marriage is not everything. But
Right.
We watching the fall of some awesome relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like recently, Kevin Gates and Drika. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That they split apart. Now he being spotted with, I can't even remember the girl name,
Some reality star.
hip hop Atlanta
Yeah.
reality star, something like that. But I had my little theory on that too as well, where I was just like, you know what, like kind of if you listen to like, he just did a freestyle over somebody's beat. And,
I forgot who beat that was.
and he was actually in there talking, and I think like Gates just getting to a point where he just feel like he's just not being like respected, you know what I mean, for who he is and where he's at in life. You feel what I'm saying? Like nobody, he get locked up. It wasn't a lot of people out here like free Gates. But Slime get locked up and it's free Slime all day long. Gucci get locked up, it's free Gucci, free Weezy, free, you know what I'm saying, Meek,
Right.
all these people, but nobody was saying like free Gates. You know what I'm saying? He's not like as mainstream as people would think he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like that started like bothering him, but I also think that was also something that was mixed in with that like relationship. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And the lifestyle he was living as well. You know what I mean? So he's just coming into a new becoming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's coming into a new becoming. He's beginning to come into his new becoming. You know what I'm saying? Of understanding like who he is and what's right for him. You know what I mean? Even though that situation is completely off of like what he's might be going through. Like apparently she must have like cheated on him with her personal trainer, who is a dyke stud or however you want to look at it. She's a part of them L's and them B's and them G's and them T's.
Oh, okay.
And,
So-
that type of stuff. So you know what I mean? Like that could be rough. That's rough for any man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
To
yeah.
lose your woman or get cheated on by your woman with another woman. You know what
But,
I'm saying?
okay, so
and
if-
I wasn't invited. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
okay, in not an invited part.
but I
yeah.
don't know if you want to be invited to like your girl and like a stud like party.
But it's like the stud, like a stud.
Like I don't know, she got like,
Like
a
a-
short
like-
little buzz cut, you know what I'm saying?
like a
She
nigga?
still got like tits and shit like that, but I think she, she died because she died.
I mean, when you take your clothes off, she still got probably like a strong coochie.
A strong?
I mean, if she built, yeah. I mean,
oh, she not like built. She's like lean. You know what I'm saying? You know how some chicks work out. They just lean. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't
she not like
bodybuild.
She not like Dragon Ball Z. The majority of studs are built like Dragon Ball Z.
No, she ain't. She ain't Dragon Ball LBGT. No.
Okay.
She's just a personal standard personal trainer. I don't know how else to call it. Like, but she's just lean. Like she ain't all. Anyway, she must have cheated.
Like WNBA.
Yeah. Bro.
Okay. My fault. Hey, sometimes I'm trying to paint a picture and shit. They gotta get the audience to paint a picture.
But she cheated on my boy. You know what I'm saying, with a personal trainer, and he might be hurting behind it. I heard he did like a couple 3 o'clock in the morning social media stories where he was, missing her and stuff like that. But he's moving on. But relationships and love, that's why it's that foundation becomes important. But like I said, bro, people change. You know what I mean? And I believe that, and now is really the time for you to understand and pay attention to the relationships and stuff you in, because they just flipped the whole Roe v. Wade thing now, and abortions are banned. You know what I'm saying? So you really better watch who you letting that go into that diner in the middle of the night. You feel what I'm saying?
Like I feel,
that's just getting it in.
Yeah, you trying to make a baby or something. If you trying to fuck out 3 o'clock in the morning, you in a diner, you at Waffle House.
You in
Bruh. Like I know niggas be in there having sex in Waffle House. Like ew.
Be good too, though.
It be good, but bruh, floors smell like mop water. Like bruh, dirty mop water.
No, change the taste of that food, plan.
I know that it's good though. But the thing is, I think to me personally about this whole overturned Roe v. Wade, like I feel like it's utter bullshit.
It is.
What that is stating is that women do not, you guys will not have the right to choose on your own. We will control your body.
Listen, J. Cole told you history repeats itself, and that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Women didn't have rights. They fought for them. They got a little bit. Now they being took away from them again. This is something so small that's going to open up the door for stuff that's so major, because there also was like a bill that was just passed also for the gun laws as well. So the Democrats did win on that end, but it's getting real.
But the thing is that
are about to change.
It's definitely about to change, because soon as that ruling hit, literally in Arkansas, I think it's Arkansas or Alaska, they literally
unplugged the machines right
literally,
in the middle of abortions.
They canceled everybody's abortion appointments.
Oh, I thought you was gonna be like somebody was up in there about to pull out the baby.
Honestly, they probably did do that shit.
Like, you gotta keep
you gotta. They had the news waiting.
2 minutes left.
They said,
"Sir, I'd have had him, but you gotta."
Yeah, you gotta go. Waiting, right? Sorry, because we gotta make sure we gotta put that time on there. And if the time is after the ruling, we gonna get in trouble.
And so it's like selling single cigarettes now. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it.
You can't do it.
You might be somewhere. You know what I mean, doing an abortion or something like that. But if somebody walk up in there and they say the wrong words and they want that aborted, you can get in trouble, get your whole establishment shut down.
That's the thing is, like, so you telling me the ones who, God forbid, get raped, incest, abuse, like
these are aspects I feel like they don't look at.
Like
when they,
you telling me they have to keep that? They have to keep the baby? That's not their choice.
Unless they this gonna open the door for a whole bunch of government funded programs to where it's like you have to have this baby, but you aren't forced to, and then all of a sudden they creating some system where they bringing these babies in, or bing. Could this be aligned with the fact that we already have so many missing kids, and the cases are getting so large that it's starting to bring up so much awareness that now they like, here's the underlay for the overplay, ban abortions, and instead of stealing babies, we can just go ahead and take these babies that people don't want when they try to have these abortions. I'm just saying, this is not factual information or nothing like that. It was just something that just kind of popped in my head, and I just wanted to get it out there, because if it ended up happening, you know what I'm saying, I want to be the creator of this conspiracy theory. You know what I'm saying?
That's his conspiracy theory for the moment.
People to know that the government is doing this intentionally. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I say it clear so that when it hit the scene and it go viral and stuff, I get my credit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
This is a government-funded project.
I feel like it's population control.
It's always popular. It's always been population
But the thing
control.
is that
COVID was population control.
It makes it's worse now because you're for the girls that are afraid and stuff like that. Like they're gonna take matters in their own hand.
And they're gonna be cutting their own stomachs.
Like cutting their own stomachs out, taking babies out. We won't have another Brenda had a baby type song.
Sticking Hoover dam tubes up there.
Bro, like this going in. Because the thing is that and
that ain't no egg, that's my ovary.
Right.
Yeah, you better watch yourself, play.
The thing is that like it's fucked up for the feet. It's fucked up for the women. That's why I feel like.
And we're not laughing at the situation.
No, I'm definitely not laughing at the
situation. We always just try to make light of terrible things that happen in the world. I feel like this is a terrible thing that's happening.
It's horrible
it's
because
a right for women that you're taking away, and women deserve that right to say,
no,
nope, not this one.
Right. They should have the right. That's why I feel like when we talked about the other podcast that never happened, the episode that never happened. So I stated that in order to, if they really wanted to do it, it should fall on the women. The women should have the choice. Mm-hmm. Because why? Because we have the seed. We have to plant it into the ground. We have to plant it in her. She's a life. She carries life.
So does this change like the child support laws and all that kind
of
stuff as well? It got
no,
to, man.
It doesn't. But that's the thing. It does not. That's why I said that the men. It should be controlled on the men. Like have people at 16. You know what I'm saying? You have a vasectomy, but then once you get married or once you really want to have a kid, it will get reversed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the only way you can get it reversed. Guess what? You have to financially be set.
Right.
Now, guess what? If you want to now, I bet you put those type of rules and regulations on men. Oh hell no, we ain't doing that shit. But when we do it for the women, it's okay.
See, that's these white men and these higher position of powers that's out here sleeping with these hookers and stuff at night.
Because that's why they want to abort them kids.
Exactly.
Them the fuckers that want to abort them kids.
This is everything that make my theory facts.
So this is for message for Clarence Thomas.
Don't put that close to my name.
Clarence Thomas.
No, we're gonna do John Smith or something like that.
No, that's the nigga that's the black nigga that's in the Supreme Court judge. FYI, fuck you. There's no way that you should be for this. This is an embarrassment because you as a black man.
All men should have shut up on
like
this one.
All men. Especially you black men.
It should have been a whole women's board for this entire
But the thing is,
thing.
then some of the women on the Supreme Court voted for it to get it overturned.
Because they were probably secretaries who were sleeping with the president and all that kind of stuff as well.
I mean,
look, my theory.
He still believes.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I know what's going on in the world.
I'm just saying.
They're taking babies. And they got.
Fuck them.
Yeah. What?
Because
not the baby.
No, not the baby. I'm talking about fuck them supreme judges.
Listen, that's why I don't even mess around with the political world, man.
Because the thing is,
it's a game.
So
we are a game.
What
to the
control?
World, man.
What control does the president even have?
None.
Because it seems like the Supreme Court has all the power.
It's like the more and more presidential elections we go through, the more and more I see that the president ain't nobody but the face for America. Like, you don't make no decisions. You know what I'm saying? Checks and balances assure that you don't make any decisions. You feel what I'm saying? But my theory.
And the thing is, for any, and this is what I would say too, for any Christian who is praising for this moment and that you're happy and you're rejoicing, I hope God looks at you and said, nah, you ain't giving the heaven, buddy. Because that's like, you should go to hell.
Yep, man, you gonna stand right at the gate with
like
Joel Osteen.
I need you. Dog said Joel. Hey, my nigga Joe. Hey, my nigga Joe. You be good sometimes. Sometimes you be good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Be right at the gate with Joel Osteen. This is my.
But hold on. This is my Bible. And my Bible is my Bible.
And my Bible is my Bible. Like, man.
But I just feel like this is a huge setback. Because I have a daughter. I have daughters.
Bro, we ain't been going through nothing but setbacks since Corona hit.
And this is fucked up. But also too, I'm looking. The reports are major corporations are actually going to pay for flights to get it done
that for employee employees. Yeah, I seen that.
So
we're
it's
not
in
gonna
place.
start supporting this type of stuff the same way we support Uncle Clifford's and all that. Look, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into this track. You know what I'm saying? By the homie Dub just released a new track. You feel what I'm saying? So he let us go ahead and slide it over. So Dub Lightyear, you feel what I'm saying?
Yes,
we're gonna
sir.
jump into that. It's the Culture Kings podcast. We just got a little bit more, man. We're
Little
gonna go
bit
ahead and
more.
wrap this up. Send y'all on y'all way. You
Yes,
are locked
sir.
in with the boy Royalty.
The king got him.
You knew that.
Speeding at 40, I went beyond it. Many men will never last, at least I'm honest. You come from the top, me, I'm quite the opposite. I can never stop. Haters won't acknowledge this. Manifesting dollars, bitch. Sorry if I'm dominant. I move so anonymous. Cocky with my confidence. Promises meant to be broken. Words don't mean shit to me. Honor is stick to the code. We move in symmetry. Realest in this room. Killers on the move. If it's up, it's up. Fuck it. Send them to the moon. I feel like I'm live on Jupiter. Kinfolk in the cut came in the front and got the ruby tuck. I'm a nice guy, but it ain't shit to turn to Lucifer. Catch on or catch up, could give a fuck on if I'm losing you. Moving up, true enough. They praying I fall off, I bet God think that's hilarious. She asked what my sign is, my reply is Sagittarius. Started underground, I'm a descendant of Harriet. Sometimes shit be too good to be true, but I'm prepared for it. Hard to ignore it when that trauma in my memories. Grew up 7'4", some niggas switch, they can't be kin to me. Bought her ass some shovels and she say she always digging me. Haters can't get rid of me for 50 till infinity.
Yeah, you know how it be, man. Sometimes niggas just gotta do what they gotta do, nigga. What's going on, nigga? That's why nigga move how he move. 450 frequency, I put that on everything, nigga. Nigga, we ain't stopping, we going.
In the time, I'm in the sky like a comet.
Yeah. I'm coming in this bitch like Sonic.
Something like that.
Coming in this bitch
It's
like
the Culture King.
I don't give a fuck what these niggas trying to own it. I'm just trying to make sure that I stay on it. You know what? I'm just trying to be the owner. You said that she supposed to be on me. I don't know what that is. Smell like slime. Oh shit, get off my tummy. Shit, I'm just trying to make sure I get this money. Yeah, I'm trying to get this money. Yeah. This gas price is too damn high. Yeah. I'm in this bitch living live. Yeah.
You ain't never lied, boy. We pushing gas. Look.
Gas, bro.
And the messed up thing is gas so hot, bro, and I can't even afford to walk right now. Like,
Okay.
That's how hot it is outside.
Yeah, it's too hot.
Gas is, man. It's just I can't do
Bro,
nothing right now.
gas be making me cry each time I try to pump in that bit. Like, I'm like, why? I'm like, damn, $63, and I didn't even fill up this bit.
Man.
$63, and that damn near put me to damn like a little bit above the half, a quarter or some shit like that.
I did hear some reports that that old Joe
But
threw a letter across the desk, you know what I'm saying, to try to see if we can get like 3 months to 6 months of like some gas relief for Americans because gas is high, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see where that goes. It's nothing official yet, but it was like a report that I did see. So
I feel like Joe Biden needed to stand the fuck up.
I feel like
he needs to start arguing niggas.
Why we ain't impeached him yet?
Man, fuck all that impeachment.
It was crazy.
I just want to make sure that he, like, at the end of the day, you got these Republicans that's talking reckless, right? And you tell me, like, you can't. So as a president, I can't say, hey, bitch ass nigga, who the fuck you think you talking to, ho?
No, you can't do
now
that.
I'm gonna square up on you as soon as I see you.
That's not professional, bro. You can't.
But hold on. But these niggas professionals. So I'm supposed to take all the shots from the niggas
You are the face of America.
And guess what? If the face of America ain't shit, I ain't gonna be shit too.
So that the face of America ain't got hands, how we know America?
Talking about something. And guess what? As soon as I punch a nigga, I'm saying I'm fighting for my country. As soon as I punch a Republican, I'm fighting for my country.
You can't do that, bro.
So I can't. So as a president, I can't hit niggas.
Nah, bro. You can't do that.
And that's why we soft now. That's why the damn president soft.
Like, I don't know why we ain't impeached him yet. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. This was the funny thing though, man. I had made a post, like a little jokey, funny post. You know what I'm saying? I had put up about gas. You know what I'm saying? Being high and saying like, hey man, I'm about ready for Joe to go. Or something. Bro, I had so many like white, obviously Republicans jump on my status like, it's not Joe's fault. Like, bro, chill. It was a joke. Like, people don't even know how to take jokes.
You talking about the Democrats? The white Democrats?
I don't know who it was. It was social media. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shit gets shared randomly.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. But it was so hilarious, bro. I was like, dang, I was just trying to crack a little gas joke. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was going to ruffle a bunch of feathers, but.
Yeah, because they feel like that it's not his fault.
Whose fault is it?
They saying that it's basically the gas people fault.
Well, they from my comments and stuff, they're like, it's not Joe's fault. This is all because of the Russian war and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that we are constantly funding and helping out on.
Yeah, we did $4 billion.
Like the gas is the funding money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Raise gas up higher so we can send it over to Ukraine. Like, that's what I feel like. Man, listen, I ain't gonna give y'all another conspiracy.
Oh no, fuck that. So
I'm gonna run with my theories, and I know I'm right.
No, fuck that. So I feel like shit. You give niggas roughly $4 billion to fund a war that we're not a part of. But our gas is high.
Ain't shit over here getting bombed.
Ain't shit like you talking about. There are school shootings.
Bro, it's getting so serious that when you do certain like stuff on like social media, like, cause you know I content create and stuff, and I'm getting all kind of messages coming to me like, hey, this video is gonna be blocked in certain countries and
yeah.
All kind of stuff is going on now. Like, jeez.
But that's the thing though. It's like
blame it on gas.
Like gas is our livelihood to we plan out in our budget, right? So we know for a fact we have a set budget for gas. We
Sometimes
say
we fill up on Sunday for
right.
a week.
So we say okay, it takes us about. It used to take me about $50 or $60 a week, right? Now it's damn near taking me almost damn near $120, $140 a week for gas. I wasn't planning that shit in my budget. So
cut out your fast food.
Man, you gotta cut out all the shit.
Cut out your family nights.
All that.
It cut out your let's just go, because I know that was one big thing for us here, like moving down here, only, you know, still being fresh down here. That was a big thing for us. Like,
family
man,
night.
We finna just go ride, you know what I'm saying? Or
you can't
we
ride.
Was visiting different cities. Like, we gonna go hit Scottsdale, then we gonna go to Tempe, then we gonna go to next weekend. It cut all that stuff out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, even riding to the gas station on the corner, like, it's just like, ew, that's gonna take about. Let me see. That's 2 miles. Yeah, I don't think I'm trying to go to the store. Like, but man, it's really
that's why I said they weren't about controlling women's body when they can't even control this fucking country.
Preach, preacher.
Like, y'all were these niggas be
Franklin, but
like
preach,
preach, preacher, preacher. But that's the thing is like this world, or not world, but this America. The land of the fucking free, but it's really the land of the control.
Order, bro.
Yeah, like
That's
they want to. They
order.
just.
Look,
they
I
just
got
want
some CIA documents back in.
Looking at.
It ain't gonna unveil it all. You know what I'm saying?
I got the seal.
I got the scroll in my pocket.
Right, but hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, bruh, this shit weak, dog. Like,
man.
This shit is so weak.
So you
we can't even live a normal life.
No.
Like, everything has to be politically correct. You can't do this. You can't do that.
You can't say this.
You can't say that. Then all of a sudden now you say, oh, you women, you can't do this. You can't do that.
It's order.
Like, come on, man.
Order and control.
But
man.
all of a sudden,
That's
we got
That's
$4 billion to give to a whole different country. But oh my gosh, we're trying to find a way to make everything better here.
Right. Yeah, all right. Stop doing the bullshit you're doing already. You can make this
you
world
know
a
how many
better
times
place.
these niggas could have easily passed laws, easily funded certain programs, easily did all these, like, it. These motherfuckers, like, I feel like they playing in our face.
We are a game to them.
We are the character, and they got the main controller, and they just like,
I'm telling you, man, human
Like-
beings are the worst thing that ever happened to planet Earth.
bruh.
As loving, if we all moved in harmony and did our job, bro, we would be okay. Like, that's how I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, animals follow their order in life. You feel what I'm saying? You may see a lion attack a gazelle and say
Right.
that's bad. That's not bad. That's the circle of life. That's the order of life. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? If we just follow the correct circle and order of our life instead of stop trying to like do all this like technical stuff and maybe if we made people do this, then we could open up the door to do that, and we'll like it's just all one big game to them. You know what I'm saying?
it is.
You hear it right here first from the Culture Kings podcast.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself.
Take care of
Be
yourself.
safe out here. You know
Bruh.
what I'm saying? Balance out them finances according to your gas and your food, because food is going up. It's a food crisis. We're going to talk about that next week, man. We're going to talk about the food crisis. I'm gonna dive in a bunch of information about that, because I heard they paying farmers and stuff to destroy their crops to do a food shortage. It's just so much stuff going on in the world
shit
that people not even paying attention to because you got your nose up in somebody else's business.
Got your nose.
up in
Get
your
that nose
business.
up out that ass.
That nose
God
up
damn.
out that ass.
Get your nose off that ass.
But you heard it here first from the Culture Kings podcast, bro. You want to go ahead and give them the rundown? Let them know where
Yes,
they can
sir.
find us at.
Man, you can find us on Instagram at Culture Kings Pod. That is Culture Kings Pod on Instagram. You
Culture
can
with a K.
Culture with a K.
Yeah, I'm
Also, too,
saying.
you can follow us on Culture King Podcast on Spotify and as well Culture King Podcast. Subscribe on YouTube. We're here now. So
Subscribe
Hey,
down
subscribe,
below, man.
like,
Look,
share.
We coming to y'all weekly. It's just two brothers,
Bruh.
man, and the culture keeping it real. You know
Come
what I'm
on,
saying?
man.
Shout outs to us.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it
Yes.
is. We ain't trying to give y'all no gimmicks. We ain't trying to give y'all no
Hey, we just
fairy
here.
tale, nothing. We tell y'all about our miss-ups, our slip-ups, all
Man.
that. We ain't
All of it.
perfect, but the objective is to be wholesome. You
Yes,
feel what
sir.
I'm saying? So when I'm at my best, I feel wholesome. You feeling wholesome,
man, I'm
brother?
feeling good.
That's how we know we gonna be all right. Look, it's the Culture Kings podcast. You locked in with your boy Royalty
And King
We're
Adams.
gonna leave y'all with this last track by the boy Royalty and RB2 called "Be Alright," because
Be
that's what we want
Alright.
y'all to know. We want y'all to know everything is
Just
gonna
be
be all
alright.
right.
Be
Stay
alright.
tuned. Be sure to subscribe down below, like, comment, share. We
Yes, sir.
Appreciate all y'all.
Love ya.
You knew that.
Yes, sir.
Life is all but a dream, just not as it seems. Yeah, but we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Sacrifices made, many years to make a way. I am not ashamed. We'll be alright. We gon' be alright.
Okay, everything is okay on my worst day. Thank God it's not my worst day. Soldier out in motion in the battlefield. My homies fumble, I'm gon' catch it off the ladder reel. I don't want the fame, no, or the name, y'all. I'm just looking for a way to keep my fam up. And when they pitch it, I'm gon' hit it off the change up. And use the change to make a change. You see my plan now, just feel what I'm saying.
Just not as it seems. Yeah, but we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Sacrifices made, many years to make a way. I am not ashamed. We'll be alright.
We gon' be alright. Enjoy the good vibes, it's a good time. The type of day to tell you, pour me up the good wine. My boy locked the judge, processed him with good time. So just for that, it's all praises to the Most High. You gotta make a blessing, not the lessons we delivered, oh yeah. So for the losses we encountered, I'm gon' send condolence. See, everybody needs somebody just to lean upon, yeah. So be somebody that somebody can depend upon, yeah. So come here.
Just not as it seems. Yeah, but we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Sacrifices made, many years to make a way. I am not ashamed. We'll be alright. We gon' be alright. All I really wanna say is we gon' be too high up to even be stressed. We gon' be, listen to me, yeah. I devour to be blessed. And everything's gonna be alright. I'm not worried.
Culture.